Time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hi, guys. Welcome back and happy Monday. All right, guys. Well, we're so excited to be back for Hot Messy Topics. And no, I've read some of the comments. I did not get Botox or fillers. I'm having an allergic reaction, so lay off me a little bit. Guys, we have Jason in the room, so you know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, show some love, get subscribed, and we will be dropping the call-in link for you guys to join us. We have a lot to go over. But before we do, as you can see at the bottom where I have the banner, we just posted a new behind the scenes from this weekend. We went to go see my dad for Father's Day, so we had a conversation with him. You can go check out the behind the scenes. I pinned it at the top of the live chat. Just a little bit of kind of insight as to where I come from, maybe. Half of where I come from. Now with that, let's welcome Jason.
Hey, good morning.
I love the camera.
Thank you so much. It's so much easier to do this. And then my camera won't screw up like it usually does.
Listen, we're here for it. Guys, 100 in the room in the first minute. Hey, greetings from Slovenia. Hi, good morning. Let's see who's in the room. Tea Talk with Shaw. Hi Val. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Norma. Annika. Hi, Joe. Krista Marie. Caroline Bird, Coffee Buzz. All right. I see a lot. Katie Roberts. Okay, let's get started with this. Jason, I know that we did our road trip live, and that was on Friday, and that was just for members only, right? But we talked a little bit about this Diana Jenkins stuff, and I wanted to just kind of break it down a little bit more now that we have our full room in here. So should we start from there?
Let's start from there, because I feel like that is the big topic of conversation today.
Okay.
For Hot Messy.
Patrick, I'm listening to Adam's camping trip in Walmart. Yes, that's in the behind the scenes that we just posted for Father's Day. Thanks, Dad, for throwing me under the bus. Please hit that like button. Yes. All right. So let's talk about this. I'm going to go ahead and bring up an Instagram. And I think that's the easiest way to do it, just because before I had the photos from it, but I feel like Instagram, they always have like the full actual post. And I think that would be better and easier to do. So let me go ahead and share this right now. Share screen. Here we go. All right. So we have right here where Diana Jenkins wrote, Crystal Kung Minkoff woke me up screaming at me, demanding to know what I meant by this comment. I assumed Black content creator was a title referring to a page that would be focused on a snarky comment. I copied the term because I thought that's what it meant. I didn't realize it was referencing to you as a Black woman and a content creator. Please understand I am not from this country, at Philly Diva. So deeply sorry. I'm devastated that this was taken to mean something racially insensitive. I understand now why it was taken that way. That was never my intention. I am truly sorry. Now, if you see, it was a photo that Philly Diva posted, which was totally innocent, just talking about how Diana Jenkins looks totally different from what she looked like 20 years ago. She wrote, that picture was actually taken at UCLA Law School, talking about war crimes in my country and setting up human rights clinics that I financed before war criminals were brought to justice. I was probably 20 or 30 pounds skinnier, and having glam was the last thing on my mind. Also, looks like this picture is manipulated, but shame on you, you and your bullshit shopping. Okay. And then she wrote after that, it can't feel good being a Black content creator. This was the photo. Nothing that warranted her saying it can't feel good to be a Black content creator. Now, listen, Jason, I wanted to bring you up and hear your opinion about this.
Okay, because I had an opinion, but will you go over to the other slide where you can see what she says?
Yes.
My problem with, first of all, everyone's going to talk about you. You're on reality television, okay? Kyle Richards looks very different now than she did season 1. Lisa Vanderpump looks different now than she did season 1. You know, or, well, she's not on the show anymore, but they change. They evolve with their faces, okay? So that's, I don't know why she's so angry about it, but if you look at the comment that she made, this picture was actually taken at UCLA. She goes on and on and on. Look how angry she is at the end. But shame on you and your bullshit shopping. Like, very, very, she didn't like this at all, right?
I mean, it comes off very aggressive.
Leads me to believe that when she said it can't feel good being a Black content creator.
Right.
My thing is, now her apology is she's not from this country, blah, 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 but she's being clumsy with her words in more than one way, because she promotes on the show how well-traveled she is, how she speaks many different languages, how she has homes in 7 different countries or 4 different countries. I forgot which one it is. She is smarter than that. So for me to believe that this was a slip up because English is not your first language is kind of bullshit.
Well, we do have Philly Diva in the room. And obviously you guys know, when I said this, even when we did our road trip, Philly Diva has been a part of our channel for a long time. She actually came out to New York. We had the best night ever after the show, especially with Krista Marie. I mean, Krista Marie and Philly Diva were having their own kind of, I guess, good time on the road trip. And Philly Diva always tells me, you don't have to call me Philly Diva. And I'm like, I feel like that's like not calling a doctor by a doctor. But let's ask Philly Diva what she thinks and see what she thinks about this apology. Jason, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Such a bullshit excuse, Diana. Yeah, there were a lot of people who were not happy about this. Philly Diva was not wrong. Good for her. All right, let's welcome Philly Diva and ask her what she thinks about the apology. Good morning, afternoon.
Good morning, afternoon. Unfortunately, I have to make it quick because I got a call from my job and I'm in a meeting right now.
Oh, you look great.
Thank you. I have them on mute so they don't even hear me. 9 to 5 shenanigans. So it was really weird and surreal that this was going on, because when I posted it, again, this was something that was already on Twitter for at least, I posted on a Thursday, Beverly Hills shows on Wednesday night. So this was already up for a day before I reposted it Thursday night.
Right.
When I reposted it, I had maybe about 4 to 10 followers. And it's honestly, it was just you guys in the chat. That it was the people that I know from my personal Instagram. There were the pictures from the spilling tea event. So as far as anything snarky, that was not there.
Right.
There was pictures of me. So what I said to her when she commented was, okay, you had time today, and that's fine. Keep that same energy with the white content creators that created this, that are saying other things. Keep that same energy with them, because I have no follow-up. You had time to, because I tagged you, but I also tag everybody on my personal page and nobody's checking for me. It was her negativity that created that blowback. Like, oh, it must be this. No, it was you. And I thank you for it.
Well, I mean, she came pretty hard for you for posting a photo where her looks have changed. But what about all the Epstein stuff and her being, rumored to be this madam allegedly or whatever? I don't see her going after people the same way.
She absolutely did not. People have said disgusting things about her. And I did not. I just said, like, if I pull up a picture right now, my photo looks completely different from it did 20 years ago. I have also had children. So we all look different after 20 years. But one thing I'm not going to do is talk about somebody's looks.
Right.
I never mentioned her looks. I never said she looked fat, bad, this, that, and the other. This one must shop, in stores, and she works hard, and she was the waitress, because that's been her story. Right. And this other one, she doesn't go to the stores. She has the stores come to her. She has her whole, make it make sense.
So did you accept her apology?
Well, when she posted the apology, I was still blocked.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if that's allowing control now. It says.
Okay. When she posted her apology, I was still blocked. So I did not see her apology. Other bloggers had told me, do you accept her apology? Do you accept her apology? I was like, what apology? So she posted to me. She posted that, my opinion, posted that on her page for her followers to stop receiving the blowback, to stop receiving the harsh criticism. She did not post that to me. She did not apologize. She didn't unblock me and apologize to me. That's not what I meant. So her apology was not for me. No, thank you. It's sweet, but no, thank you. If she wants to apologize to anybody, Did she apologize to the security guard that she wanted to call the police on, who was trying to stop her from cutting down her neighbor's
Hedges.
hedges?
Yep.
Well, when she said to you too that she said, you know, I'm not from this country and sorry that she didn't understand. And she felt like pretty much when she says right here, you know, I assume Black content creator was a title referring to a page that would be focused on snarky content. Is that not right there alone another that seems like another disgusting remark? Or
it was a backhanded apology, which is
Okay.
why I don't accept it.
okay.
It was a backhanded apology, and I understand what she means, because here's the word Black, meaning I heard my name, I gotta go. I will call
Okay.
you guys back later.
All right, call us back.
All right, Philly Diva. You know what is? I don't know. I really wanted to ask her, what do you think should, what should happen with Diana Jenkins at this point? I mean, is she going to be showed a little leeway here, because Jenny Nguyen wasn't, and yes, she said some very offensive things, Jenny Nguyen, but she didn't attack one person. She attacked a large group of people.
She attacked an entire community. Jenny
Yeah,
Nguyen were disgusting.
Awful. But is this any different than some of, like, let's say, Max Boyens from Vanderpump Rules, from manager of TomTom, who posted something very insensitive when he was 12 or 13 years old?
Well,
You know, and then
I
he
feel
was
like what
canned.
she's going to do here is use the English as my second language. And, you know, I wasn't necessarily understanding what I was posting. And that way she can kind
But
of...
she did. If you look at her first comment on the picture, it came off with lots of exclamation marks, very like loud, right? Very aggressive. And then to come back and say that right after, it seems like you were still on that hot train. You know what I mean? It
Right.
wasn't like, oh, my English, my poor English. I mean, hello, she was married to someone who is English, correct? She has homes in different countries. She's very well traveled. She's renowned for this and that. She has many businesses. I kind of find it hard to believe that she doesn't have the sensitivity or the sensibility to be more careful with her words.
Rob J in the city said, goodbye, Diana, in my Ken voice. All right. We have a few callers in the room. Before we move on to our next topics, I'm going to bring up some of our callers in order. Let's first bring up Janelle Sunshine. Hi, Janelle.
Hi.
Hey, Janelle. Long time no see.
I know. It's been a journey for me, but bonjour.
Oh gosh.
Bonjour.
Oh gosh. Guys, 250 in the room. Smash that like button. Let's pick Janelle's brain for a second. Janelle, do you think that this is inexcusable to the extent that they should fire Diana, or do you feel like you can somewhat understand her apology and give her an opportunity to grow from this? What are your thoughts?
Well, you know what? And I hate to bring up her name, but I actually did try to compare Diana's comments to Jenny Nguyen of Salt Lake City and see if they were the same level of severity. First off, I don't like that she came for Philly Diva. That's why I wrote, it's like, don't come for her unless she sends for you. Because like, what are we doing, Diana? Stop it. Sorry, my hair is a little bit of a mess. Today's my first day of vacation. I decided to take 3 weeks off from my
Happy vacation.
Oh yeah, hey.
So my hair a little messed up. It's because Janelle really is not trying to impress people. But anyways, stop coming for people. You don't listen. And also you on a reality TV show. So it's like, you knew that people were going to scrutinize you. Like, it's not like reality TV is something that was created yesterday. Like we've had reality TV for now at this point 30 years, girl. And now with social media, you know people are going to come for you. You're not dumb. So I don't like her excuse. Does that mean she needs to be fired from Beverly Hills? I don't know, because I'd rather weigh that in with how she is on the show to make a more. And right now, she's not my favorite. I don't care about her. So if she doesn't come back, it won't be the end of the world for me.
Right.
Because, you know, I'm like, also, I hope Garcelle sees this.
Oh, Garcelle's seen this for sure.
And comes for her ass during the reunion. Okay. Well, I don't want to put all the emotional labor on a Black woman, but I need somebody to come. Let one of these white chicks come for her.
I mean, just in general, Garcelle this season has been the voice of reason. She has been driving these storylines, and she's been the only person asking questions. You know,
Erika, you're bugging the shit out of me right now.
Yeah, I mean, be clear about what you're saying. She's holding them accountable. So she is our accountability coach, way better than Teddy ever was this season. So I hope she brings that to the reunion too.
Teddy needs to stay with her 2 T's in the pod. She's great on that podcast, but don't go no anywhere else. You good girl. You stay there with Tamra. But yeah, I just don't like her comment. So my knee-jerk reaction is like, yeah, let her go, because you were making, even though she was not calling Phil Diva a derogatory name, you knew that she was pulling a racial microaggression, and I don't like it.
Especially when she says it can't feel good to be a Black content creator. I just don't necessarily know, like, I can't understand what she would have meant by that.
Well, it doesn't feel good to be a Black content creator half the time, because if you look at TikTok, half that shit gets stolen by these skinny white chicks anyway. So yeah, sometimes it doesn't feel good to be a Black content creator, but that's a different context. That's a different situation. We all knew what the hell she meant. She had racial undertones, and that's the problem. The problem is that she really tried to pull some BS and thought she played cute and get away with it, and want to claim that because she is not from this country that she was allowed to say that. And that's the problem. There's a lot of people from different countries that live in the US. That's what makes the US popping. It's not because of anything else. It's because we are diverse, or at least we're trying to be diverse up in these streets. But yeah, I said it. But the thing is that it's like, don't say like, oh yeah, all of a sudden, like I don't, English is not my first language. Okay. And
right.
Like, I bet you if you said that in your native language, it'd still be foul. Like stop it. You know what's right and what's wrong. Stop trying to cover your tracks, girl. Bye.
So technically, this is what Jason keeps pointing this out. But in the last episode, she was telling Sutton, she's like, here you go again, being clumsy with your words. And Jason's like, who's being clumsy with their words now?
I just, that apology, the excuse of an apology, it just, I don't understand how you thought Black content creator. I mean, doesn't she own a record label or music business? I don't know how she thought that Black content creator was a site where there is snarky gossip. Like, I don't know, where did you come up with that? Who wrote that for you? Or did you write that?
First off, whoever her PR person is needs to be reassigned, fired.
No, this is not a social media manager.
You know she's going to blame it on a social media manager.
If she blames it on a social media manager, then I'm done.
I can't.
You know, listen. Like even what's her face from Miami? Nicole, when she did all that press about her engagement, she blamed it on her social media manager. And that was like fluff compared to this. Just wait and see. Bravo, I know you're watching because you're nosy assholes, just like the rest of us. So ahead of time, just let Diana know, do not blame it on the social media manager or anybody PR, because we see through that shit. We've seen the 13, 14, God knows how many seasons of Beverly Hills. We're not dumb. Bravo, I know you're watching. And if you're not watching now, you'll definitely be part of the replay crew. Okay, bonjour.
Wait, okay, Janelle, before we end up moving on to the next topic and letting you go enjoy vacation, where are you at for vacation?
Oh, I'm doing a staycation. I was like, I'm taking a vacation for myself. So it's great,
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm not working for the next 3 weeks. And I'm going to be living my best life. I saved up my vacation time.
Nice. Janelle's about to get in trouble out here in New York. All right.
No, Janelle. I'm not. I'm going to be innocent.
All right, Janelle, we appreciate you. We love you. And we hope that you enjoy your staycation.
Oh, thank you. Love you all.
Bye, Janelle.
All right. I see Joe Mendoza, Norma, and Krista Marie. We're going to bring everybody up. But before we do, I wanted to get into another topic really quick, because we have some more drama happening on the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Now, Teresa and Louis, obviously we saw during season 12 that they were building their dream house and it was going to be over the top. There's still no prenup. We know that Ramona leaked the wedding details, whatever the case is. Okay, fine. But they actually filmed their housewarming party where she had love bubble all over the place. And in doing so, there was one guest who was noticeably absent, and that would be Joe Gorga. Now, Joe Gorga was apparently absent, and from what we're hearing, it was because him and Louis Ruelas got into a heated exchange while filming The Real Housewives of New Jersey. So Joe opted out of going to the housewarming party, but instead, it was Melissa who went solo. My question here is, what could that argument have been about? If we had to kind of guess here, what do you think the argument was about, and will Joe make it to the wedding? I did talk about this in a pre-record earlier. And in that pre-record, I said, we have 5 weeks. I feel like this brother and sister dynamic, they always go up and down. They fight each other, then they don't fight each other. They know what everyone wants to see. And Joe even said this on Watch What Happens Live, that, New Jersey, it's kind of its own unique franchise for the simple fact that people invest themselves into the family drama as opposed to just a bunch of housewives that really don't know each other. Yeah, I get that. But are you guys fighting for the cameras, or are you fighting because there's actually shit to fight about? And my other question here is,
they all have hot tempers, right? So you always see them fly off at the smallest.
Krista will let us know. Krista will come in from New Jersey and let us know. But I'm starting to wonder, I think if they got into an argument back and forth, either one, Joe's telling Louis that he needs to make his sister apologize, being, Joe's sister, Teresa, apologize for calling him a bitch boy and saying how that hurt him and his family, which if that's the case, then I'm over it already. Or 2, Joe's holding Louis' feet to the fire because more and more women are coming out suing him. And now there's another woman who's allegedly coming out with a $10 million lawsuit to take his ass to the bank. And if she does win that lawsuit, guess whose pockets they're also dipping into? Teresa Giudice. Because
listen, and as a sibling, I would also be concerned about that, because just from past experiences or past evidence on the show, sometimes Teresa doesn't listen, and she does the complete opposite of what anyone normal would do. She's very stubborn. So maybe he can't get through to her, and maybe that's kind of what the argument is about, because that is scary in a place to be when you're getting married, there's no prenup, and you have lawsuits on the table.
See, okay. Let's welcome a few people. We're going to bring up 2 at a time. Hello, Krista.
Hey, Krista.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Norma.
Hey, Norma.
Hi. I'm not live because I just got back from Napa Valley area, Sonoma.
Oh, did you have a good time?
I had a very good time. I was going to see Morel, but things didn't work out, so I'll have to plan that trip again with hopefully.
Well, listen, maybe next time we can all go together.
There we go.
That would be nice. Oh, real quick, I want to say I loved your live membership video. I'm sorry. I was too busy drinking wine to watch it, but I did see it this morning. And anyone who's not a member, if you really want the tea, that's the place to be, because you guys spilled a lot of tea.
Hey, thanks. We just posted the... I was trying to introduce everybody a little bit to Dad. We just posted the Happy Father's Day one, and Dad was talking a little bit about the behind the scenes of growing up and some of the shenanigans that I got into, but I had to be like, Dad, tone it down a little bit.
Did you go truck shopping? I really want to know.
No. He said to me, he's like, son, I'm going to end up going to, mow the lawn today, and I'm going to do
Mufasa voice, in the Mufasa, please. Do it in Mufasa. Mufasa? Is that how you said?
No, that's how he does it. He goes, son, I'm going to mow the lawn today, and I'm probably going to pour some mulch and clean my camper. And I said, oh, Jason, I'm going with you to the water park, and I'll float in the lazy river while you take our nephew on the slides. Bye.
And how old is your nephew?
10. Well, turning 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Jason,
I'm going to say
that the water park knew that the whole time, because they changed the prices for the kids once they're 10. And Kyler's like, I'm 10. Jason's like, you're 9.
You're 9 today. Okay. You're 9 today.
9 years old. Jason was like one of those parents who's like, you are 9. And if anyone asks, you're 7. What?
Oh, poor kid. One thing, I don't want to monopolize this, but I wanted to speak to the situation with Philly Diva, because I saw the original post on Twitter, and what's his name? Chadwick. I left a snarky comment before Philly Diva, and nothing was said to me. And what she did wasn't funny. I've actually posted on Twitter, oh, she's never shopped, right? What happened before she moved to London? You mean there were no stores in Bosnia? That kind of stuff. Just as snarky. And right. and I thought it was very egregious what she did. And I don't think that her apology was a spin. It didn't make sense. I don't know what's going to happen to her, but you don't realize it, but we have a little private group that we talk to each other every day, right? And I gave them a whole background about the Bosnian War and stuff like that. And there was some, I'm not going to, allege, I'm just going to say there was sex trading in that region. I actually did a film for the UN to address it. That was that movie Taken, was inspired by a lot of this stuff that happened because there was a gateway in Kosovo. That's a gateway into a lot of different places in Europe. And I'm not going to say who got in there, but certain people got in there. And so it's kind of muddy when I hear that she might have been a madam, that she allegedly was working with Jeffrey Epstein, because there was a lot of sex trafficking with young women. I'll say no more on that. But okay, I'm going to be quiet now.
No.
I want to check that out, actually.
Yeah. I'll talk maybe off this because I don't want to say something that might offend anyone, and I don't want to make allegations that are false.
No. We'll definitely, because now Jason, you have Jason and I's interest, and we're going to pick your brain about that after this. But I did want to, okay, so on top of that, since we added in the Real Housewives of New Jersey drama, Krista, I'm going to throw it to you for a second and ask, what do you think? Because we know that they're filming season 13 right now. Joe and Louis got into an altercation, a heated argument, if you will, and he didn't show up to the housewarming party. Do you think this is about all of the allegations that are coming out about Louis? Or do you think this is just something between him and his sister? And we know, Frank Catania over there. Give us the tea.
So you're talking about that just recently, from what they were just filming that just happened this weekend?
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with the drama from Louis, the accusations from Louis. It's just stuff between Teresa, Melissa, and the family.
Okay. Is somebody feeding you this information? We don't have to name names.
No. What else? Why did you hear? What else did you hear?
No, I just want to know.
Oh, no, it's not. I mean, it's nothing. There's nothing new. It's nothing from the drama that was spilling out from last season. Nothing. Believe it or not, nothing from last season is really spilling onto this season.
Okay. And also on top of that, I want to ask you and Norma both. Margaret Josephs, and we saw Margaret in New York, had a great time with her. But she recently came out and said that Teresa said something super cringeworthy that she needs to hold her accountable for in this upcoming season. Now, Teresa recently said in an interview, Margaret and I are great. But we're like, wait a minute, how the hell can you be great when Margaret's out here waiting to expose your ass? What do you think that problematic thing that she said could have been, if you had to guess?
Margaret said, Teresa said a problematic thing?
Yes.
Where was this problematic thing said at?
The reunion.
She said...
Sounds so Crystal Sutton.
The reunion, they just shot that reunion, the reunion we saw, or
the reunion that we saw, but it didn't air.
Teresa says a lot of cringeworthy.
I mean, yeah, she says like really.
She's much like me. She says what's on her tongue without censoring it.
I mean, you might not even remember what she said. Like she was screaming Susan mother effing everybody up and down. So,
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I mean, what else could it be? I mean,
when's the reunion? When does it air?
No, well, they're still filming the whole season, which I'm guessing that since her wedding originally was August 6th until Ramona leaked the information, I'm guessing that the wedding is going to be the finale, because I can already see it. Jason loves a good trailer. I love a good trailer. And I can see the Here Comes the Bride, like, dun, 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 dun. You're a fucking... Dun, 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 dun.
I think they've used that one before too.
I slap the shit out of you. Dun, 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 dun. Nobody's popping my love bubble.
I think they've used that. I don't know who. Maybe Atlanta.
Well, it'll say
someone other franchise used that.
It'll say to be continued at the end because that's what they do.
Yeah.
The fact that now they're all invited to the wedding is just spectacular.
I mean, they're only invited to the wedding. I
know. That's what I mean.
I don't know what it could be that she could possibly say though, because like we've all said, she spurts out things like right and left, and
she's I can't think of anything. I mean,
and her English is pretty clumsy sometimes.
I mean, okay, if one more person gives us that BS excuse, like, I don't know what I'm saying. No, you know exactly what you're saying, especially when we have like these multi-millionaire women with these successful businesses. I'm like, you are very smart. You're very intelligent. You know exactly what you're saying. And even if there's a language barrier here, you have to know when you say something like, it can't feel good to be a Black content creator like that. You have to know that is a disgusting remark. Like you can't that in no
There's
language.
no way. There's no other. Like she can
Common
say it in
sense.
10 different languages, make it slang, shut up her asshole, fucking spit it out with glitter, turn around backwards. It's still going to be. It's still going to mean what she meant. She said what she said. We know what she said. We know what she meant. She knew what she said. She knows what she meant. Like,
and also,
Yeah.
I heard in another feed that someone made a great point, and they said it was also elitist because at that point, Philly Diva didn't have a lot of followers at that point, and it was almost like you're a nothing. It must be hard to be a Black content creator. Like, you don't really have
You're so
many
busy
fans.
and have so many things to do. Why are
And-
you trolling social media looking for anyone who says anything about you? Listen, people say all kinds of things about Adam and me in the comments. You know,
Somebody asked me today, why did I get more Botox and filler? And I had to come on here and explain that I just had an allergic reaction.
it's whenever the cat rubs up against your face. That's what happens. And I tell you, don't let the
Okay.
cat rub against your face.
It's a morning show, so I'm not going there, but Joe knows exactly what I'm thinking.
Okay. Okay.
But but I was gonna, he's allergic to cat. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there. But someone else posted also on Twitter that I read, and it said, if you're so rich and you're so busy, why are you on a reality show?
Right. I mean, or we could say some of that about some of the content creators who have great professions who constantly tweet. So we could go down the line on that one. But hold on, we'll switch this up really quick. I'm going to get to Real Housewives of Atlanta in a minute. They're starting to get my attention more and more, but I did want to ask one more thing, and we can bring up Joe right after this. But for both of you, I know we've watched The Real Housewives of Orange County. They're filming season 17. We don't necessarily know who's out, but we've heard that Gina K is out. Now, Gina K and her boyfriend Travis, they're still together, but Gina is being accused by his ex of throwing Travis down the stairs. A source who's close to Gina said that she would never do that. She wouldn't engage in domestic violence because she is a domestic violence survivor. Now, this is still unraveling, and we're still trying to figure out what the truth is, but his ex is claiming that their kids are the ones who said, we saw with our very own eyes, and she wants to bring the kids into the court to explain exactly what they saw when they explained that Gina shoved Travis down the stairs. Do you think this is true? Is there any truth to this, or do you think this is just a scorned ex?
I'm going with the scorned ex.
I think it's a scorned ex, and I also think that maybe the kids could have heard an argument that wasn't an argument, that was like them laughing, coming home. You know, they go out, they come home drunk or whatever. Maybe he slipped down the steps. Who knows? But like, do I think that Gina is getting really drunken and being domestic, committing domestic violence? No. I think that maybe the kids might say some things and the ex just runs with it if she's scorned like that. And then, if there's...
Or how like ex-wives, I mean, I don't know if this is like how it would be, but like, if my kid was telling me something and I was an angry ex, I'd probably be like, so did you hear it? Or did you hear her push him down the stairs? Like you can lead kids on too in a diabolical way.
If it's a custody thing too, if it's a custody thing, then their mom's going to be like, what do you guys see? What do you see there? What happens? Do they fight? Do they do this? Do they do that?
But I don't doubt that maybe Gina raised her voice. Maybe they have had fights because, people do sometimes. Yeah. But I think also looking at the perspective of the wife, here we see Gina, she's on TV, she's having a great time, going on great holidays, and her boyfriend Travis is also on. And the ex-wife might feel slanted, so she wants to take that down. And to bring your kids into it, I think that's horrible. I just think it's horrible. Leave the kids out. Leave the kids out. Don't use them as a weapon because it messes with their head. I mean, I have a grandson that my son is not with the mother anymore. And I have to tread real lightly on how things are said. And I don't allow my son to say certain things because I don't want to influence the child. It's about protecting his best interest till he can make his own decision. So whether Gina did it or not, I don't know. I could assume that she can scream and fight. Did she push him down? No. But don't bring the kids into it.
And Santavia, she said, aren't some of their kids pretty young? They have 6 total together. And yeah, I believe some of them are even like 6, 8, and 10 years old. So yes, they're young. Okay. Well, with that, I'm going to add Joe in here really quick because I want to ask all 3 of you if we are, hi, Joe. Joe.
Hi.
Hey, Joe.
Okay. I want to ask
Can I
you guys.
I know I've said this before, but I'm so impressed by how you're so good at your self-bleeping, like live. Like, I could never do that. Bro, that's like a talent.
I self-bleep the shit out of myself. Yeah. Okay, so are we watching Real Housewives of Atlanta right now or no? And guys, if you're having in the room, go ahead, smash that like button, show some love. I'm going to go around. Joe, you answer first, then Krista, then Norma. Jason, I know your opinion, but Joe, go ahead.
Yeah, I watched it. I think I may have said a few things on Twitter last night. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, Krista, are you watching it?
Yep, I'm watching it. I'm watching it. I like. I'm starting to not like Sonya. I feel like we're gonna have a feud between Sonya and Drew, and I feel like there's also one brewing between Kenya and Candy.
Marlo. Oh, and Candy.
Oh yeah, and oh god, maybe Marlo too. Well, Candy and then Marlo, and yeah, I feel like it's just starting to. This last episode is starting to like.
It's funny watching Jason too last night. He was watching it for about 30 minutes, and Jason, what'd you say?
No, listen. Okay, I have to say that Real Housewives of Atlanta brought me to Housewives. Okay, it has been my favorite franchise for a very, very long time. In a couple of seasons, it hasn't been like great, so I kind of like tuned off. The beginning of this season, I was like, I don't know. I'm in it. Like I like it. Last night caught my attention, so now I'm like back in a little bit. I'm really curious to see. I think Marlo is doing a great job with her peach.
I think she's doing a great job.
That might be unpopular opinion, but I enjoy her.
I just wish they would have brought Nene back because I still like. I know that might be unpopular opinion, but for me, I'm like, come on, like it's not enough drama. And then the Drew Sonya stuff. This is why, and I want to hear Norma's opinion on this too. But Lisa Rinna brought in Sutton and turned on her. Lisa Vanderpump brought in Lisa Rinna and Dorit, and they turned on her. Lisa Vanderpump also allegedly brought in Teddy, which we found out was not true, but then she turned on her. We see it all the time where housewives bring in new friends and then they flip a switch and they're like, oh, nope, I'm actually going after you because I know you the best. If I were on Housewives, I would tell my friends, piss off. I'm never getting you an audition. Like you're not coming on to take me out.
Precisely for that reason, I toned down on my watching of the Real Housewives. I have not watched this season. I did see like a half hour where Kenya was talking to, is it Sonya? And it looked interesting. So I will say that I admit that when I have a little bit of time, I'm going to go on Peacock and watch some back episodes because I hear this season is good. But I'm just tired of the toxicity. I don't know why. I'd rather see it on Below Deck where they're gone the next day. You know, the toxicity of the guests and then they're
That's
gone.
why I love it.
And Captain Jason, oh my God, why do they always show him with his shirt off? I was watching it in bed the other night and I looked
He's
at
the
my
only
husband.
captain they can show with his shirt off.
I mean, we could know Captain Lee we've seen with his shirt off, okay?
Oh, that's true.
The start of the
But I
scene.
said can
get it.
show or should show.
But you know, I'm in bed. I'm
Norma, they
watching.
did show some of that on the last episode.
They showed what? Who?
Captain Jason putting his blue shirt on.
He's always putting on a shirt or taking it off.
I
And
don't even know who Captain Jason is.
oh, girl, I looked at my husband. I said, "I love you, but this is my hall pass."
Yeah.
Oh,
I had a big hall pass. I've got like.
is it down under? Is that-
No, but going back to there's been some fun shit last night. Like, you know, like I remembered seeing the movie Troy or Trois like from a long time ago, and then like when Candy brought it up, I'm like, oh my God, that was actually Kenya on that movie. You're like, oh
Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Let's get back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Hey, this is Captain Jason, Krista.
Who is that?
Captain Jason.
Oh.
But his whole aura, his whole energy, he's very like protective and masculine. And I'm going to.
He's a real leader, which I really like him on the show.
Yeah,
He's opening up a resort in the Philippines. I think we need to go on after the destination wedding in Monaco that we're all going to.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Norma.
And visit Joe's family.
Pops,
I mean,
let us know
seriously,
that Pops is watching. Pops is in the room. Hi, Pops.
Hi, Pops.
Hi, Pops. Happy Father's Day.
Happy
Happy Father's Day, Pops.
And Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth, everyone.
Happy Juneteenth.
And happy Juneteenth.
Look, like Captain Jason.
Oh, it's
did in
officially,
that picture.
it's officially the day.
It's giving you I'm gonna give it to you real good kind of look, you know.
Okay.
Oh my God, Joe, it's morning. Come on now.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
what
it's
is it?
afternoon in the East Coast.
I have a question for everyone, just to get back on the topic of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Out of everyone on the cast right now, currently, who is your favorite housewife
Kenya.
up until this time?
Marlo.
Marlo.
Yeah.
Kenya's
I'm
running a
going with
close
Marlo.
second, though. I didn't like
Maybe-
Kenya back
maybe
in the
it's a
day, and
close
I really like Kenya now.
Kenya?
I like her now. I didn't like her before, but now I'm really coming around to her.
No,
but
but
I've
I
always
didn't-
liked her.
No,
Kenya?
but Sheree mentioned in one of the interviews, not her like sit down confessional. Like she did mention how Kenya, has been a lot nicer, like or has kind of shown more consistently her kinder side, because I think she's been typecasted and she's probably rolled with it for the longest time, like being
She was
the
a villain.
of the show. And and now that most of the other ones that portrayed themselves as the protagonists are no longer in the show, she could be more herself and be that nice person that a lot of people may not necessarily have seen.
To be
You
fair,
guys
though,
forget-
even
you
on
guys
Vanderpump
forget-
Rules, you had like Jax Taylor, and Jax got fed up at some point because, and trust me, Jax was not a fun person to be around, but he used to get fed up because he was so good at just being
He breathes.
a jerk.
He
on
is the
show.
same person off the show.
I mean, he
He
is the
is,
same
like-
person
Come
off.
on.
But he's like, you guys don't catch my nice moments where I'm actually like getting along with my girlfriend. They're like, yeah, no, because that doesn't make for
Really?
good TV.
Because it doesn't happen very often.
It
And
doesn't
doesn't
happen.
really
That-
make it
that-
on
that-
camera.
Never.
Or Jesus.
He's a soulless, heartless, soulless person. I feel like after the whole Bolo thing, when Kenya the next day ratted everybody out for sleeping with who, that is when she lost me. I don't care about her. At that
You
point,
don't like a snitch?
No, like it doesn't matter. No show off the show, it doesn't matter. Like you'll never be my friend again. Like I'll never trust her. You can't do anything with her.
Was she your friend?
Well, no, if she was my friend and she did that shit to me, well, first of all, that shit, my friend wouldn't do that. Like, if I had a baby, or what is it called? Whatever we were having for Cynthia's thing, and you have Bolo, and like whoever's screwing who, like that stays there. But like you have Kenya who wakes up and tells everybody. Like,
I mean,
Krista,
What?
Tanya was never friends with Kenya, and
it
Portia.
doesn't matter.
They tried to be friends, but they weren't friends. So yeah, they're not gonna be friends with Kenya, but we're not friends with Kenya. We just watch her. So yeah, that was fantastic TV.
okay,
I mean,
wait
listen,
a minute. I'm
sometimes
going
they
to-
deliver. Do you know who was delivering last night with all the shade was
It
Marlo.
wasn't cool to do with anything.
Throwing Kenya and Candy
What did
and their
she-
past. She
Okay.
was talking about.
Remind me never ever to have a baby shower. I need to shower with Joe Manziel.
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch. I'm gonna start watching the beginning of this season because you guys have me totally. Before I forget, real quick, because my mind is bing bong bing. I want to say hi to Janelle. Ow. Bonjour, baby. I'm glad you got it.
No,
Oh, bless
Bless
you.
you. Bless you.
Oh my God.
Sneezing on the truth. Oh
Bless
boy.
you.
She's allergic to Joe's BS. Oh my gosh.
God.
wow.
I'll mute her for a second.
Have you
Okay.
been
There we
going
go.
to some outlets, Krista?
Okay, so I'm gonna go around the room really quick. Apparently, Joe, Krista's allergic to you right now, but
I'm
we're gonna
allergic
go
to him
around.
all the time.
We're going to go around the room really quick. I'm going to start with Jason, then go down the line. Jason, we have Ultimate Girls Trip coming our way. Southern Charm, Real Housewives of Atlanta right now, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and Real Housewives of Dubai. What are you most excited to watch this week? Jason, I'll go to you, then Krista, then Joe, then Norma.
I'm not watching Southern Charm on Thursday because it's my birthday, but I will watch it after. It looks like it's going to be a great season. And I used to watch it back in the day. I missed a few seasons and then restarted during COVID, and it was this looks like an amazing season. So Southern Charm, I'm definitely looking forward to. Ultimate Girls Trip, I don't know, hit or miss. You know, the first one was good. It was decent. It was watchable, but I don't know. I just don't know if I don't know.
Well, we'll see too, because Ultimate Girls Trip, what I'm excited about, one, I think they got screwed with not being able to go to Turks and Caicos, and then they went to the Bluestone Manor, but I'm not dissing the Bluestone Manor.
That might be a better thing.
It might be better. And also, these are women who don't have contracts, so they're probably fighting for their positions back. So this could be a really good season. So I'm excited for Ultimate Girls Trip. Krista, I'm going to go to you and then go around, and I'm going to say goodbye to everybody to get ready for, well, some more pre-records to drop today and to get rid of this Quasimodo phase. Krista, what are you most excited for?
Well, Southern Charm, not Dubai. I don't think I'm going to get into Dubai. Everything. Just I want to get into the Kathy stuff with Beverly Hills. I want to, get that situated, and just newer shows. I think I'm,
okay,
just new stuff.
New content.
Yeah, new content. New stuff to resolve is what I'm saying on the shows.
All right.
On our shows.
All right. Joe Mendoza, where are you at?
Oh, I'm in the DC area.
No. No. Joe, what are you looking forward to?
Oh, right. No, I mean, I'm actually looking forward to the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. We haven't seen some of those women in a while. I know it's in popular opinion, but I do want to see what Eva's gonna bring in that show with Phaedra on. I don't know if they're gonna have some sort of conflict, but it could be fun. Although I don't really care much for Phaedra, but at least she'll be on that for for a little bit, so that's good for her. Southern Charm, I don't know. I've never really gone into it, but like if people are into it, then why not? I might watch it. But for RHOA though, I wonder if they're gonna show more of that life coach that Sheree had, Dr. Jack Daniels, because that guy would be a little spicy and maybe a little flirty to Sheree. Like I just haven't known any life coach that would actually say that Sheree is a dime piece and that any guy would jack off to that. Like that's just this sounds very unprofessional, but I'm here for it.
I mean, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Let me bring this up and then ask Norma. Rob J in the city. Happy birthday, Jason. Have a Manhattan on me. Oh, that's sweet. Thanks, Rob. You. Yes, Jason's birthday's on Thursday.
Better to happen with you, though.
Wait, is it going to be your 39th birthday?
It's going to be my 39th birthday.
You never ask a lady her age.
One more.
Yeah, Joe. What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm all about it because people think I have like plastic surgery and Botox and fillers. And I'm like, no, I just take care of my skin. That's all.
Well, people thought I got Botox and fillers after this weekend, so thanks.
I can't.
Well, anytime you need some Botox, ask the cat.
As Jason said, Adam, no hairless cat near your face because we all know you're allergic to them.
Okay, thanks for keeping that.
Them wrinkly hairless cat, according to Norma.
Yes.
Joe.
Norma, go ahead. What are you looking forward to?
I am looking forward to Southern Charm. That is my guilty pleasure. Yes. I love that living. I've watched every season. I've seen every drama. I can't wait to see Craig and Naomi. Now that he's successful, she really did him wrong. I want to see if there's anything there, even though he's with Paige, but I don't know. I think that love was deep and she hurt him. And now, he has his comeuppance. I was in New York once walking down the street and I saw Shep and Taylor. he is actually very handsome in person.
Hmm.
I mean,
Well,
the camera does not do him justice. I mean, he just radiated. I said, oh, that's Shep. I'm also looking forward to the girls' trip. If it has the same production quality as the first one,
Okay.
I'm going to be one of the rare people that says I'm not a fan of Dorinda. I don't
Oh,
dislike.
no, I love Dorinda.
girl.
I don't dislike her, but I don't stand her. You know what I mean?
She'll be on Legacy for sure.
But I just like, let's make it nice. Clamp, clamp. I just don't like the way she got nasty to Luann about the alcohol and
Why
stuff.
don't you put an easy pass on that Holland tunnel of a what?
Yes.
Oh God.
Okay.
Have a hairless, wrinkly.
Okay. All right.
Hey,
Norma,
Adam.
Krista, Joe, we
No.
appreciate you guys. We love you. And thank you for calling in for Hot Messy Topics. We're definitely going to be back. I have a Below Deck interview that we're dropping right before tomorrow. And Jason and Josh are taking over my channel from now on for Below Deck Anchor Watch at 11 p.m. Good luck to them for 11
Tomorrow,
p.m.
for
Not my
the
thing.
finale. Wait. For the finale, is it going to be on your
It's
thing?
going to be
or-
right here on Up and Adam at 11 p.m. Same time, same show, same everything. But
Say naughtiness,
Below
right?
Deck is a lot of Below Deck is stuff that's going to be popping up here soon. So it'll
How
be
much
fun.
is that
Very brave of you, Adam.
Pops
Very
is
brave.
being shady and wants to know how much is Adam spending for Jason's birthday gift. I am
I would
the birthday
love
gift.
to know that.
He got his
Answer.
birthday gift when they went to the water slide place. He went to the gift shop and got it.
From Typhoon Lagoon.
Yeah.
It's like a Mickey Mouse or
Jason got a rice
Or at
bowl. That's
Walmart.
what Jason got. No, also though, you know what's kind of crappy about Jason's birthday coming first before mine is it sets a tone. So Jason basically goes off of if, like whatever I get Jason, Jason's like, that's what you got me. So that's what you give. You get what you give, girl. You get what you give.
So
give to receive. That's my saying.
Adam has
Yeah,
a
so just-
GoFundMe page for Jason's birthday gift. So if anybody wants, I
Just
love my handsome.
give-
I love you. I love you. Oh, I'm
Adam,
sorry.
just
I
give-
keep
just
talking
give
over you.
Jason what he wants for the birthday.
What?
Give him what he wants. Just give Jason what he wants.
I always subtly drop hints, but you have to listen and take the hints. You know what I
That's
mean?
not true. I asked you like 500 times, what do you want for your birthday? And you're like, no, I don't know. I don't want anything. Oh, I don't know. Maybe we could, no, I don't want to go anywhere. Let's just stay home. Maybe we can go out to eat. You know what? I don't want to go out to eat. Why don't we just
I
make
never
some
said any of
food?
this, by the way.
Yes.
No, but I'm pretty sure Jason has mentioned marriage a couple of times.
Okay.
I thought you guys-
All right.
That-
Oh
true.
my God, that's so crazy. 52
It's
minutes.
so
That's
crazy.
so nuts. We have Jason's birthday on Thursday. Guys, we just dropped a new vlog for members only. Krista, Norma, Joe, love you guys.
Bye,
Love
my
you.
handsomes.
Love you guys.
both.
Bye.
Happy birthday, Jason.
Thank you.
Bye, Krista. Bye, Joe. Bye, Norma. Oh my gosh, so crazy. All right. All right. Guys, seriously, though, I did pin at the top of the live chat. I know I said this at the beginning. I just want to reiterate it at the end. We posted a Father's Day behind the scenes vlog from this weekend where we went and hung out with my dad and my stepmom, my brothers and sisters. Well, technically just my sister, my nephew, my niece. You guys get the drill. But you can go check out the behind the scenes. The link is pinned to the top and it's also in the community tab. We have more pre-records coming your way. Jason's birthday is on Thursday. So if you want to drop me a DM and if you have anything in mind that you think we should do for Jason's birthday, go ahead and DM me. I'm open to hearing what you have to say. Joe Mendoza, everyone except you. I don't exclude anyone, just everyone except Joe Mendoza. All right. Jason, is there anything you want to add to that?
No.
All right. Anchor Watch is on my channel this week. And from now on,
Yep. Starting tomorrow night, 11 p.m., we're doing Anchor Watch. There is a big Below Deck interview right before that Adam will drop, which I'm excited about. That does have to do with everyone's favorite Below Deck franchise currently. So it'll be
yes.
fun.
All right. Lots of happy birthdays in here. Guys, thank you to all of our mods. Thank you to Rob J in the City for the amazing super chat. We love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to smash that like button. Bye, guys.